we are your hosts.
Big G.
Karen Helen Keller.
Doug Dunbar.
Albertito Santilli.
And tonight we have our two guests from Cleveland Whiskey. We got Bob and Mike with us here.
Hello, folks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Awesome.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
We
wait.
gotta make
what'd
that
you do?
louder. Woo! Louder
Yeah,
applause.
okay.
Louder.
Yeah. What's
Wait.
going on?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah, Miss America, we'll get you your pageant later, yes.
I just have to say before we get started, I didn't realize, but Mike was kind of setting some things up here, and the next thing you know, he pulls out some fingernail polish out of his pocket, and I'm like, well, what is that for? He says, well, don't tell Bob. So that's all I got. But anyway, go ahead.
Hey,
Michael?
anytime is a good time for a pedicure, right? Yeah.
Oh, Mike.
You never know when the mood's going to be right.
Look, you all went through your diversity in the workplace.
We did.
So,
We
okay,
did.
everybody's.
Monday
But now
morning,
we're
9
at,
Since
o'clock.
I'm
we're
the
at
boss.
Whiskey Roundtable.
And I'm the HR guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
there you go.
I'm the
Oh, my God.
custodian. I'm all that.
Yeah, that would be the best role for you.
Oh, my God. I would like to say we are so excited. We
Yes.
could not stop with the post this week, just
Yeah, it was
promoting
so
you
much fun.
guys.
Oh,
we are
stop.
so excited. And we're so excited that Albert is back with us
Yes.
to experience this evening on a very special night.
Awesome.
So we even have a couple audience members that are here.
Live
So
studio
before-
audience.
Yeah, that's right. We'll come back to that. Let's get started real quick, and then let's come back to the scroll or the.
Real quick, Greg, before we do that, what show is it tonight?
This is our 23rd show.
God, that was
Did he get it right?
No, 22nd. But I give anytime he's plus or minus
I did
one.
pull
I'm
that
gonna
right
grab-
out of my
yeah.
ass. My
That's
fingers
very
still
good.
smell.
Okay.
It's a bit nutty.
Oh, God.
Smell.
Now you know why he has fingernail polish.
Oh my.
Oh,
So
my
I
goodness.
do, every week we try to find out what the Wiz had going on the past week. So anything interesting, Liz?
Well, just this afternoon, one of my neighbors was washing his car with his son.
Yeah, and what happened?
Well, I got him to put him down and convinced him to use a sponge.
Oh,
All right.
goodness.
Oh, no, you
All right, now the
Oh,
show
my
can
goodness.
begin. All right.
I hope the HR girl from
Are we on mute
from
yet?
Cleveland Cleveland Whiskey isn't watching today.
Hey,
So, yeah.
this is
So,
not a family show.
before we get into the whiskey, I'd like to hear a little bit about Cleveland Whiskey. How you each got involved. I know you probably have different stories, so maybe just give us a little quick rundown of how you got involved in Cleveland Whiskey.
My stuff is, I came in as a super fan. I found out that Cleveland Whiskey, Tom, the owner of Cleveland Whiskey, was going to be opening up a distillery in Cleveland. Liked him on LinkedIn. Started talking to him. Cleveland Whiskey has this tradition of doing open houses where you go in with your friends and your family and you have a couple cocktails, do samplings and tastings, learn about things. And I did that for about 6 years. I went in, always taking extra people with us. Lost my job the one day.
Uh-oh.
What do you do when you lose your job?
You drink.
You call your friends, your neighbors,
Oh.
and you drink. Well, I
Spend
made
all
a
your
call.
money on whiskey.
Yeah, I made a call to Tom's son Andrew, who's also part of the company, and he says, "Yeah, come on in." So they had me doing some stuff, and 4 years later, I am still part of the company. It's a
Nice.
wonderful experience. I could not be happier working for Cleveland Whiskey, as well as having the bourbon. So you get your bourbon, your love, your hobby, and your career all at one time. It's a lovely thing.
Do you get to drink on the job, too?
No.
I didn't pre-screen that question.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
Thursday is kind of we do a
After
taste
hours,
testing.
right.
Well, we do a taste testing and sampling and quality control,
as
Yeah.
you have to.
as what we call that. But I call it what it is: mandatory drinking.
There you go.
Very good.
No, it is all sampling. It is all quality control, and we do take it seriously.
Absolutely.
It is a wonderful product. It is a wonderful idea, but it can be risky at times. So we have to
Sure.
practice moderation. But it is fun.
Yes.
So.
So what do we do about this guy?
Oh,
Where'd he come from?
He is probably one of the best assets of Cleveland Whiskey. I love this guy.
So tell us about
And
yourself.
and also what is your job title or what's your role?
Well,
Just
first off, since Bob kind of skipped over it, he's our distillery guy.
okay.
He helps make the fine spirits that we are enjoying today.
Well,
nice.
yeah. I've
Bob,
gone
as long
from.
as I've known you, you kind of left that little part out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the 2 months that we've known each other.
But we've had many conversations.
Yeah.
You still never said any of
There
that.
are some things he doesn't want you to
Well,
know.
I've gone from super fan to production manager, half production manager. We have another gentleman there that we're going to be moving into a new building. We'll get into that a little later on. We're going to have front end and back end, and we're
Right.
going to do split production duties for a little while.
Awesome.
So it's actually really cool. I've gone from packing little bricks in the boxes to sales to promotions to Michael and I did hand sanitizer during COVID.
That's why he's got the nail polish.
That's the nail
Go
polish.
ahead.
And then, just back into distillery production and making the stuff, and now we're going to be scheduling it and making it, and kind of the head guy now, one of the head guys. So, rags to riches. Super fan to head guy, so I kind of like it.
That is great.
Awesome.
That is
I
cool.
myself am kind of a back end type of guy, but running is cool.
I
too.
really thought that of you. The
Oh
way you were
my.
stretching earlier.
Oh my.
Oh my.
He was showing off his toes.
Did you have nail polish too?
No.
Okay.
So, Mike, what about you?
Come on, Mike.
So for me,
What do you expect? This is the Whiskey Roundtable.
so for me, I started back, did a bunch of beer, liquor, and wine. I worked in a liquor store for 8 years as a liquor manager, and one day got approached saying, "Hey, Cleveland Whiskey, did a lot of business with them. We're looking for someone who would like could do all liquor stores in Ohio. We don't have anyone that knows that type of field. You've done this for 8 years. You know what sells. You know marketing.
Sure.
So kind of just jumped into that. Took over all liquor stores in Ohio for them, putting placements, doing odds and ends, kind of like that. And then kind of jumped in, like Bob said, to sanitizer once everything got closed for COVID.
Sure.
And now I do all the events, a big event coordinator, special projects manager, helping with the move to the new building. Like I said, which we'll talk about later. But I've been there for 5.5 years now. Company's been around for almost 10. So it's
Wow.
nice to say that
Nice.
you've been somewhere
Yeah.
for half as long as they've been in business.
And we've been in that distillery years ago when we
Yeah.
first started the podcast,
Yeah, you
and
guys
they're
have
with
nice
the
events.
Cleveland Bourbon Co-op.
Yeah, and actually,
So-
that sign with the elf,
Yep, we
bought
bought that
there at one of
The
your
CLE
events.
there.
The CLE
Yeah.
sign with the
Yeah,
elf.
that was a good time.
It was a very
Yeah,
good
we
sign.
kind of missed doing the events since COVID has kind of closed us down. We started doing some curbside purchases and stuff, but I can't wait till we get to the new distillery and we can welcome everybody back into our house again, because it is literally
Yeah.
our family, our house when we're down there.
I would love when you guys get in a new place. I would love
Yeah,
to come
yeah,
see
yeah.
it, man.
So-
I would love
Maybe
it.
we
So
could do a
can-
remote.
Do a live
Oh,
show.
that'd be
Oh, the distillery. There you go.
Oh, I'll
So-
bring my nail polish.
There you go.
Although he likes pink.
So
I'm gonna have gold. I want to do my two.
So with the nail polish, what you guys didn't see was it was a black nail polish, and I'm going to a goth concert after this, so I got to paint my nails.
Oh, okay.
Just putting it out there.
Nice.
No, he
Good cover.
just likes
Good
it.
cover.
Mike, can I say something to you? You're stupid.
Hey, when we did that event at their,
Yeah,
at
we
the
went there.
Cleveland
We had a
Whiskey,
great time.
What was that place we went afterwards? We got
Dino's.
some wing. That's a great spot, man.
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
a
that's
police
my
bar,
place.
right? But
Yeah, it's
even
all
though-
it's owned by
You
police
shouldn't be
officers.
deterred by that.
Females.
No, it's a great
Good
place. I
spot.
love it.
I love it
Those
too.
are the
We
best
go. We
wings
try to
I've
go there
had.
once a
I
month.
love their pizza.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Dina's
Well,
Pizza.
Dina's, yeah.
Or Dina's. whatever.
Memphis?
Okay.
Okay, we're here to talk about Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Why are you always eating, man? Why are you always eating?
Quit plugging other
He's
places.
hungry. He's got the Italian sausage coming later.
Yeah, easy.
Oh wait, that was sounded really bad.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I'm gonna just
Oh,
go into
Lord.
this. So you guys talked about moving. So right now you are located downtown on East 25th Street.
Correct. We're at 25th and Payne. We're in a building called the Magnet Building. It's an incubation center for small businesses. We have outgrown that exponentially. During COVID, we've grown quite a bit, and we are literally standing on top of each other in the distillery. We can't move, we can't shake, we can't move product in and out, so we had to find a place. We're going to be moving to the south of Flats.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's really nothing around us right now, but when we get the new place, we're going to have it's just going to be
Restaurant?
hopefully in the next, you're going to be moving in phases. We're going to be
I will forget about that for now.
for now. But we could probably bring a food truck or whatever. Well, there'll be workarounds where we can have an event.
Sure. Awesome.
But we're going to be having our own building where we can have people and a larger event, our own parking lot. It's going to be within walking distance of the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Boy, did I want to say Romo Fijo.
Gundorino,
And Progressive Field. It's going to be within walking distance. We're going to do all kinds of. Michael's going to have a bunch of events to plan.
Awesome.
I mean, I got a bunch of ideas for him already, and he don't even know it. We're planning on bands and.
Put your seatbelt on, Michael.
So yeah, that's all he does is give me work. But no, what he forgets to acknowledge about that is right when you walk out of our front door of our new building, we are literally on the river.
Oh, no
Cool.
kidding.
So you'll have all the boats coming up and down, a little tiki
Alright.
barge that likes to go back, and all
Awesome.
the drinking, little paddle boats that they have. But if you walk out of our front door of our new building and you turn to the right, if you look right up, you will see Progressive Field and Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, because we're
Awesome.
literally a 10-minute walk right up through Sherwin-Williams parking
Very
lot,
nice.
straight
Oh,
up
is
there.
that- that's a
so we are
prime
straight on
location.
down. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
And what's
great.
really
Great
cool
location.
about Michael bringing up the river is that in a few years, the USS Cleveland is going to be recommissioned. They're going to have a new boat in. Our owner, Tom, being ex-Navy, is working real close with that whole organization that's going to be bringing that in. And we're hopefully going to be having a little skip going from the USS Cleveland to our distillery, coming to Cleveland Whiskey
Oh, nice.
and talking to us and
Nice.
maybe going
Oh,
back
that's
and forth
great.
with that. Now,
Yeah.
so that's going to be really cool tie-in with Cleveland and Cleveland Whiskey all the way around.
Awesome.
And that's how Tom started the whole distillery. So he was in the Navy, so how appropriate to do that.
Never
Back
met
on
him,
the
but I've
water.
heard a lot of great stories about him.
Tom is a wonderful, wonderful employer and man. Very
Good.
humble,
That's
very
wonderful.
very humble with about his whole thing. He's just he takes care of his people the way he should, a way a boss and employer should.
Right. That's nice.
So
Very nice.
when are you guys planning or targeting to move to the new place?
3 years ago.
So
I blame it on Mike.
everybody
Mike.
does.
Yes, man.
So like everybody
You're
else,
lazy.
hey, I can only do so much.
lazy.
So
Oh.
like everybody else, we were like, oh, we're going to announce this move. We're moving to this new building. And we announced the move. You know, we got this building right down there, prime location, the next area that Cleveland wants to build up, you know, kind of like the South Flats by the Collision Bend. And then COVID hits. Everything gets shut down.
Sure.
Then on top of everything getting shut down, you can't find workers because everyone's laid off.
Right.
Inflation hits. Everything goes up in price.
Right.
And then supply chain issues, everything on back order.
Oh.
So we announced this move 3 years ago saying, oh, we'll be there in a year and a half. You know, we got
Right.
all this stuff, we're working on it. It's be good to go. 3 years later, we're still working on it.
Yeah.
we're
That's right.
still good to go.
And those
Listen,
contractors, of course.
Yeah.
And no, those contractors keep coming back and saying, this part's on back order throughout
Yeah,
the first of the
exactly.
year.
Yeah.
This part's on back order throughout the first
Oh,
of
as
the
soon
year.
as we get that, yeah.
So we're at the point now where we are hoping, and the keyword is hoping, praying to the supply chain gods, that we will be open to the public for at least tours of the store and stuff, and a little tasting area by about
Careful.
Don't say it.
summer of 2023.
Okay.
Somewhere in the 21st century.
The only reason why I say it is because we've gone from doing it in all one big chunk
Yeah.
to phases. So
Sure.
phase one is going to be literally
Makes sense.
picking up our operation and moving existing operation
Yeah.
down there, and then
Pe-
maybe
people
utilize
understand that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just even water.
Right. But you know, there's
But you
al-
guys will keep us posted, and you know.
but there's
yeah.
always a way to kind of come down, make a phone call, come in,
Yeah.
get a little sampling, a little behind the scenes peek.
Yeah.
Awesome. What do we got on the
That's
scroll,
exciting.
kids? What do we got on the
the
scroll?
scroll. Let's see. What do we got on the scroll?
Holy
schmoly.
cow.
A lot of stuff out here.
Uncle Phil, what's up, dog?
What are you drinking tonight, Phil?
Let's light this candle, Phil said.
What's this?
We already did.
Phil Weaver said, let's light this candle. We did, actually. And,
Yeah.
and we strategically placed the candle so that hopefully you can see it. It is a tobacco candle.
Ah, it is tobacco. can.
Warm
Okay.
tobacco pipe.
And we should say, Rebecca, Michael cleaned the table just for you. So I just wanted to let you know
I
that.
love it.
And yes, my leash is loosened.
Too funny. What else we got on?
That is so funny. We got the Dunbar family represented.
Yeah, looks
Dunbar
like everybody's
family.
here. All
Lindsay,
right.
Shauna, and Kayla.
And-
Yeah. We got,
And Cameron's girlfriend Lauren is out there.
All right.
we got Steve Williams
Oh,
from
they're
Texas.
they're going to a goth concert tonight as well.
Not
Perfect.
yeah, right. So at the end of the day, I just have to throw out these two of our guests that are not our guests, our audience today, as my second father, Stanford, and my second mother, Myrna, are here today, sitting in the audience. So
All the way
awesome.
from
All the
Oklahoma.
way from Oklahoma. It was a surprise. I'm glad you guys
It's so
are here.
good to see you
That's
guys.
great. Of course, mom went
And
to watch
Myrna.
football, and she left dad with us, and that's fine with us.
All right.
I love how the women. She wants to watch football, so she asked Greg to turn on football. What's ESPN? Greg's like, Karen, what's ESPN? So the women in the house, which is there's only 2 of us, we're the sports fans.
Don't forget about Eliza the dog. She's here.
Eliza the doggy.
she's so
is
good.
here.
She's
She's
so
at the round
good.
table right now, and she's got her tongue hanging out just in case we drop a little bit. Someone misses some
She's
whiskey.
no dummy.
Mike, while you're lazy, why don't you grab me one of them Infinity
Captain
bottles?
Gooch. I don't know who
Get that
Captain
second bottle.
Gooch is,
Oh,
but
my buddy
Captain
Paul.
Gooch.
You guys met him
Oh,
last
Paul,
night at the
Paul.
bar.
Yeah.
okay. Hey,
what's
good
up,
to
Paul?
see you. Well, sort
Yeah.
of see
I told him
you.
about the
Paul and
podcast.
Sam, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Awesome.
We
I had a
got
great conversation. We had a lot of fun. Nice guy. Can't wait to see him again.
Rob Richter from up north.
Hey,
Up north.
Rob.
What's up, Rob? Rob, I showed
right.
everybody that gift that you gave us, and we're looking for a spot to put it.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
did.
we gotta put it up
we
high
did put up
somewhere.
your
Distillery.
distillery picture. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
See
we,
you soon, bro.
We did it, a little redecorating down here at the Whiskey Roundtable.
Derek Pilarchek, Rolling Smoke Barbecue
Yeah.
in the house.
One of our proud sponsors.
for
And-
shizzle.
Lauren did say that they're going to a goth concert tomorrow night. They're singing
Ah.
Wow.
Perturbator and
Oh.
Health.
What's that? Spermamator? What is it?
I don't even.
Perturbator and
What's going on? What's
I,
going on with you?
they have black painted nails as well.
Ah.
Hashtag black painted nails is running strong on the scroll over here.
Oh my goodness.
Glad to see other people appreciate it as much as I do.
Listen, I'm riding him like a Schwinn.
Phil is drinking a nuclear bomb from Brewdog. It's 32% ABV and 90 IBUs.
Awesome.
Phil,
Wow.
you are the man.
Phil's a dedicated beer drinker,
Sounds like he's
That's-
gonna be taking a
that's
nap
but he
soon.
still loves her.
And a master wood maker.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
Master
is.
woodworking craftsman. Yes.
All right.
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Steve is saying hi to mom and dad over there. And everyone really liked the story that you guys about
Awesome.
how you got involved
Yeah.
in your field here.
Well, it's like I said. Sometimes you fall into it at the right time, and I couldn't be more blessed. I'm happy.
He's a proud member of the Cleveland Whiskey family now.
Yeah.
We accepted all of his flaws.
All of them?
All of
Yep.
Mike. Cheers, Mike.
Even the ones you don't know about yet.
That's because they can
Which
drink
one was this,
whiskey
the
on
handy?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
All right. Well, before we dive
smoke
into
here.
the whiskey, why don't
smoke
we
here.
take a quick ride on the bottle
smoke
can?
here.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's quickly go to the bottle cam and see what we are going to
See what we're going to be drinking.
little tasty
All right,
taste
let's check
tonight.
it. Let's check it.
Hey everyone, it's time for the bottle cam. The bottle cam.
So, Albert, what are you smoking, brother?
My man. This was back at the Royal Havana Cigar Lounge. Dave had my band, the North Coast Jazz Ensemble.
Right,
play,
correct.
And
Sound like a plug to me.
one of the but they,
Absolutely.
shout out to my boy Dave.
Listen, he travels all over the U.S. He
Here's
does-
the thing.
he's very-
What I'm smoking, this is a custom hand-rolled cigar by a Cuban guy.
Right, that's right.
You know,
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Right? He rolled it. Something about them rolling it right in front of you. And
That's
so
cool.
this is one of the best cigars I've ever smoked, man.
Nice.
Honestly. And it's my son's birthday today.
Correct.
He's
All
1
right.
years old.
1 year.
All
Cute
right.
little guy.
And I'm
Cute.
smoking. I've been waiting. Albertito the Cuatro.
Albertito.
And I'm glad you did it in years and not
Yeah,
months.
Oh, he's Italian? I didn't know
Actually,
he was
the
Italian.
third, the Cuatros.
It's
So yeah, I
Espanol.
finally lit this one up.
Good.
I came out with the big boy.
It's
tonight.
burning very nicely.
It started off with a little pepper, like spicy,
Okay, yeah,
and now
it's
it's
gonna change.
evened out.
Sure.
No, it has. This thing was this
Right. I saw when
Oh,
you
wow.
took it out, I was
It's
like,
a 3+ hour cigar.
like,
They
holy
said,
shit.
and it makes sense.
beautiful. Awesome. Go ahead, kids. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
don't be
you're
sorry.
fine. Greg, what do you guys want to talk about? What you're smoking?
I'm smoking a whiskey roundtable cigar from Royal Havana Cigars, and this is a Salomon Maduro and Ecuadorian Honduran, and that's what I'm smoking. That's all I got,
That's
kids.
my favorite. So I really the Salomons.
Only two companies that make these cigars, Davidoff's, and they're like $25 to $30. Or
Really?
our, yeah, and then we have, and the difference between ours are the tobacco and the way they're wrapped.
Mhm.
So they're very similar in wrapping, but so our cigars are, I want to say, about $10.
Real
So-
quick, this is a fun fact about the Salomon cigar and the style that they wrap these in. Even the most experienced rollers of cigars can only roll 40, maybe 50 a day.
Because
Because
how
difficult
hard it is
yeah.
to get that whole.
Salomons.
Exactly.
Something to be said about that.
Is that an 8-hour day or?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I mean, yeah.
But it's really hot there. But anyway, go ahead.
Mike, what do you know? What you're
I also have a whiskey roundtable cigar.
Barber
All
pole.
right.
Yes.
Barber pole. And again, Ecuadorian Honduran cigar as
Yeah.
well.
Nice light
So,
wrapper.
You like it?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's really good. Nice light wrapper. Nice medium body.
Nice medium
Really
body
enjoy it.
cigar.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I'll come back in a year when I can have one. I'm kind of doing
Yeah.
a tobacco-free year right now, so
Right.
I
Good
want
deal.
to.
Good
I want to
deal.
come back and have one of those.
Yes, Tom. You see all the smoke around here. Tom's not smoking.
it's
He's
like
still-
Spicoli's van, but
That's it.
I'm secondhand smoking. Does that count?
it is.
Right.
Anyways,
Where it's time to taste the wheat penny
Let's try wheat.
Yeah.
bourbon from Cleveland Whiskey.
You want to
And
taste it, or you
guys
want to know
wanna-
something about it?
Why don't you
You
guys
know what,
tell?
why don't you
Well,
tell us
before
about
before we taste, why don't you tell us a little more about
Well,
it?
why don't you drink as we're talking about it? But when you're doing this, I know you guys are experienced drinkers and what you do and everything else. But what I have found is that if you do a 3-sip method, when you try it, especially since you guys have cigars and we've been eating cheese and whatnot, if you do 3 sips, one to clean your palate, just to kind of what's going on there.
Okay.
The second sip to kind of condition your tongue for what's going to be coming, and the third sip to enjoy and really judge on, because then it'll take erase an amount of things that you're just trying to do during the day, and you want to relax and enjoy something. And I would recommend you do this with anything that you start with. Anytime you're tasting a first bourbon, and then if you take it to the next level, if you have ice and water available to you, you add the drop of water and the drop of ice. But if you're sitting in a bar somewhere and you just want to, yes, Albert, you can roll and look, and it's got great legs, like you do.
The tongue is always better than the nose. I always say.
It's got a really
So when
great
you
color,
nose, when
too.
you
I love
nose,
the
But
color.
but in all
you gotta keep your mouth open.
yeah, and if you also know, when you nose, your nostrils do they breathe at 2 different speeds, and they do change periodically through the day. So
Correct.
if you ever notice, when you get a head cold, one nostril clogs and the other one
Yeah.
doesn't. Well, there's a reason for that. Is one's breathing faster, one's breathing slower. So when you take it and you roll it across, you'll get different noses, different nose on each nostril.
Oh, this is great.
I
for
mean,
head cold,
these
man.
are
Great
just
for head
little
cold.
tips that I like to share with people, especially people come in off the street to the distillery to try stuff. This is
yeah.
better than looking like when you do the Kentucky Chew. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's some really attractive women that come in the distillery and they go, and it's like, no, I'm sorry, we can't do that. So the 3-sip method is so much more attractive.
Plus, yeah.
I will say,
Mike.
I just,
He's stupid.
I'm glad finally someone agrees with me.
I think we all will before the night's over.
Oh my goodness.
I will say say that is so amazing that you just said that, because as you were talking,
It's
I
true.
tried that,
It's true.
and I had more ethanol on
On
my
one
left
side, I did too. I had
and on the right side it was more the sugary sweet caramel.
Oh.
So,
Science.
so one of the big things too is when you swirl, the first thing that comes out is the ethanol.
Right.
So usually if you swirl, you need to wait a minute before you smell, because then you won't get the ethanol right away.
So Wheat
All right.
Penny is our first weeded product that we put out. Everything else that we do is a heavily rye product. Wheat Penny is just a beautiful, beautiful product. It's a labor of love. It's been a long time coming for Cleveland Whiskey to put out a weeded product. Michael, if you want to show the top of the bottle of Wheat Penny, Wheat Penny
You
started
can
off.
take that up to the screen if you want.
Wheat Penny
Take it
started
right up
out
to the
as
camera.
we wanted a weeded bourbon, and Tom says, "Hey, I collected Wheat Pennies as a child. Let's put Wheat Pennies out
Pull
there."
it back a little bit.
A little bit,
I don't know if they can see it.
yeah.
So-
you can kind of see the copper round in
Right,
there.
There you
so,
go.
yeah.
Okay. So he wanted to do. He says, "Let's put a Wheat Penny in the top of every cork." So we hand drill and glue a Wheat Penny into every cork of Wheat Penny. I mean, this product
you
is.
hand blew it.
We drill and glue, put each penny in there by hand.
Wow.
It is truly a labor of love. This product is really, really good. There's a lot of I said it before. There's a lot of love that goes into this product. It's just wonderful. I truly love it. I don't even know where to go. The 1958 is the last year that the Wheat Penny was available, so that's why the Wheat Penny 1958 is. The color on there is amazing. It's a weeded
Yes.
bourbon finished with the cherry wood
Beautiful
and toasted
color.
oak.
Beautiful. color.
But please do
Yeah.
the 3 sips on there.
Let's do I want to do the nose first.
Okay, you
I
do
just
whatever
kinda
you want.
Yeah.
But do the nostril thing. Do the swirl in one nostril. Roll it across.
It's amazing
That's
the
good.
difference.
Yeah. I get caramel out of it.
Should get a little bit of leather, almost like a tobacco.
Yeah, I could say
Yeah,
that.
totally.
Definitely. Yeah, there's a lot.
I can't remember the last time I
Surprising
had leather in my
amount.
mouth.
It has a gentle
I get dry oak if
The
anything.
last time you had what in your mouth?
Whoa, easy.
Leather.
Oh, okay.
I know that was Friday night. But
I
that's
was
okay.
not going to let that slide by.
I know
me,
you
though.
weren't.
I was going to say something, but I'll be nice.
So I will say the
Yeah.
Wheat Pennies, just to kind
Got
of
a very
further go on.
sweetness. Dark fruit, dark cherry.
Yeah, I get like cooked, like some cooked fruit, like
Yeah, the black cherry wood, the finish that we do really does a nice finish on that. I
Yeah.
mean, it starts off
Have you
nice and
tried
light
that?
on your tongue.
I'm gonna try it.
It's a nice light tongue feel.
yeah.
Um,
You know, yeah,
I'm gonna try
like
it.
you know, like a
Please do.
cobbler. That's what I mean when I'm
Right.
saying a cooked fruit when you cook
Right.
that.
Yeah, it's got a nice ruby hue to it as well. Nice
the color is exquisite. I love this color.
I call it wheat penny color. That's what I call
Nice
it.
And
copper.
what's the grain bill? Can you say?
Man, that is sweet.
30%. I know it's high rye.
And if you look
I'm
on the
sorry,
back of the bottle,
on the back of the bottle, Michael's going to go
45%.
We've had a couple cocktails.
51% corn.
Yes, 51% corn.
So it's enough corn to be considered a bourbon. It's 45% wheat, so
40
it is
yeah, 45.
highly weeded. So that wheat will give you a lot
That
of more.
leaves
of a-
4% for the barley, probably.
Yes, malted barley.
Yeah.
4%,
Malted barley.
Yep. So that wheat
Yeah.
will give you a lot of. It's a softer, sweeter grain,
Yeah.
so you get a little bit of that
It's nice and
sweetness in it
sweet.
as well.
It's real.
It is
I know
really
my wife
sweet.
likes the weeded bourbon.
And the retail price on this one is right around.
$41.99, I believe.
Right.
42.
Oh, okay.
I think
So
it was
very,
It's a good price bourbon. I
very,
mean,
very, yeah.
we try to price the stuff for Cleveland blue collar areas. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you know, it's what it is. We don't want to.
Cleveland.
We want to make money,
Right.
Right.
but we're not going to gouge it.
Working man's
Yeah,
time.
no.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm excited to try.
I mean,
it.
So I'm doing the 3-sip thing. I'm on my second
Yeah.
sip, and it is getting sweeter as I go.
There is a method to my
Sips.
madness why I tell people
I
to
kinda
do
get a
this.
little
You're
marshmallow
not, you're
out
not
of
so
it.
stupid like he said.
Yeah, a little bit of a toasted marshmallow. You should also get a little bit of a brown sugar.
Yeah, I definitely
Yes.
get brown sugar. There's a lot of times we do tastings, and we're so used to saying oak and vanilla and
'Cause
caramel.
it's so-
Sometimes we just kind of leave that out of there.
It's
We're
so
looking for
part
the
of
deeper stuff. You
bourbon's
know what I
taste
mean?
profile, but yeah.
It's fantastic, man.
Can
I
say
get
something
like
about it?
Please,
yeah,
sure,
yeah,
please do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right.
I forgot you were here.
Your glass is almost empty. You want more?
Here's the thing. Dude, I'm
No,
not.
that's not-
being an asshole.
No, please
but
don't.
Go ahead.
on the nose, kind of I got like some ethanol, like almost
Sure.
like a copper of a penny. I'm like, oh, a penny, wheat was it?
Wheat penny.
Copper has a distinct
Okay.
smell.
So then I go in for these tastes, and it's fantastic.
It-
I'm I like it, man.
I won't say it's a long finish, and I won't
But
say
the,
it's a
the
short
nose
finish,
threw me a
but it's very good.
curveball. You know, I was like, I
Right.
don't know about it, and then it really tastes delicious.
I
It's delicious.
I get apple, like apple and cinnamon
Do you?
on the palate. Which I didn't get on the nose at all. But like I said, I was getting more like cherry, peach, cooked for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But no, that's
It's nice. It's
get-
very pleasing.
I get
It
more
really
of
is very pleasing.
the marshmallow
Throw
and
some
the
pop
brown
in it.
sugar
Would you
that you say.
So for me, it's nice because
secret.
this is a typical around the bonfire bourbon for me.
I agree.
Because it's fall,
100%.
it's all those smells you get from a bonfire. You can almost pull those out of here.
Yes,
So
exactly.
it's a nice fall
And let
treat.
us not forget, this one is at 96 proof.
It doesn't
Right.
drink like
94.
96.
I'm sorry, 94.
Yeah, but still, it
94
doesn't drink like a 90 proof period.
But
Yeah.
we also offer the wheat penny in a foolproof version at 115 proof.
oh.
Ooh, fun.
So yeah, so there is two versions of the wheat penny out there. The foolproof version, I think, has just that much more flavor and that much more complexity. It is, again, a labor of love.
So if I buy
I
the
like
bottle,
it.
you guys are going to come out and do this with us again?
Bob, do you recommend throwing a little bit of water, just a drop or two, to open that up?
I wouldn't
For
touch
higher
this.
proof?
I wouldn't
I will
touch
tell
this.
you one
I would
thing.
not touch
No,
this.
Greg, the higher proof stuff.
Higher.
Oh, the higher proof.
The one thing that you could do is with the higher proof stuff. If you're buying the higher proof stuff, you're going to be enjoying something that's a little higher proof. That's great. Sometimes you
stranger
want
to that.
to no. Sometimes you want to throw an ice cube in there to kind of dull it down, because
Fuego.
what do when we proof whiskey? We add water.
Sure,
I
absolutely.
mean, we add water,
I
and
just
that's
didn't know what your
what you're
personal
doing.
preference was. Do
My
you do
personal
that with the higher
preference is,
proof stuff, or-
if I'm looking for a higher proof, I will drink the higher proof.
Okay.
But I do typically like something that's a little cooler. But if you are adding ice, keep that spoon handy, because people will tell you always add your ice, add your ice. But what they forget to tell you is to flip that ice out when you get it to where you like
Because
it.
it does melt. And then it's too
That's
watery.
good
And
advice.
That's
it
a good
screws
point,
everything
yeah.
about
I mean, everybody, add ice. Add the ice, but remember to take it out.
Right. But a lot of
Right.
people.
So many
don't
people
do
are
it.
having a good time. They just like whatever.
But I mean,
Or
if
you
you're
just
talking
drink
to
it so
people, yeah,
fast.
and-
You
right,
Of course.
right.
And as you say, what's your personal preference? My personal preference is your personal preference. Everybody's a completely different palate, so everyone's gonna have a different way tasting it.
Okay.
People like it at 115 proof straight out of the barrel. People like it at 90 proof. I mean,
Fair enough.
there's
Right.
no right
Wow.
or wrong way to drink bourbon.
Amen.
As long as you buy the bourbon,
Yes.
Drink it
keep
and
us
enjoy it.
employed, please.
Well, and I will tell you, and I'm not
Very
just
nice.
saying this because you guys are here. I really, really like this.
Yeah, this is
This
whiskey.
product is a labor of love.
That's my fourth bottle.
That's thank
how
you.
well
I appreciate
And
it.
I didn't know. And I think I was telling Mike this earlier. When I was on the run to go meet up with some guys, smoke cigars, do what we do, and I just happened to grab one of the guys from the liquor store I do business with. He said, "Try that blah 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 wheat penny blah blah blah." I'm like, "Okay," and I just took it. I paid the bill and I went, and I was pleasantly surprised. It wasn't until the next day when I pulled the bottle out because I saved
Right.
the corks, and I started reading it. I'm like, "Oh my God, this is Cleveland whiskey! I never knew." So this is my fourth bottle.
Well, I
love
appreciate
it.
that.
I
We
love it.
try to hide our little logos right in the corner so you don't know you're buying our products.
You are stupid. So,
So
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm glad it wasn't me. It's you that time. You and your little nail polish.
that's how I run HR in this bitch.
So, also, I want to let you know, being that we are Cleveland Whiskey and we do what we do, we also can do custom barrels for people.
Oh, cool.
And we can hide,
wow.
we can kind of do different things. So, we've set aside a few barrels, and we are double oaking the wheat penny. So we've run it through our process, the rapid finishing with the cherry, and we reintroduced it into a barrel, and it's been sitting in there for about 8 months right now, and we're about to release it probably maybe early next year as a distillery release, or maybe even as a custom barrel. We did one as a test. It was kind of hidden in our little stock room,
Right.
and Andrew came in and he had a buyer from North Carolina. Goes, I'd like to try that bottle, that barrel, and that barrel over there. The one that we had hidden, and it was the Wheat Penny double barrel.
Okay.
Okay.
And
He's raising
I
his
have a
hand.
question.
This isn't a classroom, sir.
I have well, it is for me. You guys are experts, and I'm a layman.
oh no, we just guessed right more than once.
But I did. So I did brew. Well, I didn't brew, but I worked at the Thirsty Dog Brewing Company. Okay, all through college. And my question is, while I was working there, we used to go to the sour beers and the barrels and hit it with a nail, and
Right,
we'd all
right,
taste them.
right.
Do you guys do the same stuff with whiskey, or no?
No.
It's frowned upon.
No, it's not frowned upon. It's that
I don't
we
know.
don't have to do that because we really don't necessarily have quote unquote a rick house.
Yes, we are a finishing company. We finish products.
Okay.
So you could have a 6-month-year-old barrel. You could have a 10-year-old barrel. We essentially take a stainless steel barrel, stainless steel drum, and over a 24-hour period of time, we take 1 inch by 1 inch cubes of whatever wood you want to use. So it's wood you can't physically make a barrel out of.
Gotcha.
So everyone uses oak for a reason because you can make
It
a
makes
barrel
a
out
good
of
barrel.
Yeah.
But we use
Awesome.
different woods. Like with this Wheat Penny, it's finished in a black cherry wood barrel.
Sure.
There's a reason why you don't see anyone else using a black cherry wood barrel, because you physically can't.
So we
Yeah.
contact a lumber yard and
Awesome.
lumberjacks and different suppliers, and we find some of the best cherry wood, and we get that and we hump that up, increasing the surface area that the whiskey touches.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
it
what
gets
I
it gets
taste is
deeper.
the
Right,
The
you're tasting
cherry.
the cherry
Yeah.
wood.
So the reason why we
Very
use stuff
nice.
like cherry wood, and as you'll see later, like a sugar maple wood and things like that, or an apple wood, is because the wood is so porous that if you try to make a barrel out of it,
Right.
it would
Yeah,
just
right,
leak like
yeah,
a
yeah.
sieve.
Sure.
Like
Right.
you can't do it.
Yeah.
You look at an apple tree; it grows in every direction possible. Good luck trying to find enough.
Right.
Little
There's a-
stays
there's a
and-
reason-
And it's
that
soft,
oak has
softer
been-
wood. So.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah,
so
we
I
it's
think it's only been hundreds and hundreds of years. That
yeah.
Right.
So being a finishing
oak barrels,
company,
right?
Yeah, would you like more Wheat Penny, Greg? Is that what you're
Mongo
looking
want
for?
more.
You know,
Mongo
next
want
time,
more.
Bob, I'm sitting next to you. This guy, I don't even know.
He's slow
about.
pourer, yeah.
hey, he
That's
can't,
good, that's
he's
good.
far enough; he can't reach the bottle.
And I will say, this is very good, but I will say Wheat Pennies, for anyone who
wanna
is
try
a
it?
coin collector.
Yes, with the
Yeah.
Wheat Pennies, yes.
So
You
Wheat
take that
Pennies,
bottle and
if
give it
you
to Sean.
get a pristine Wheat Penny, they can go for hundreds or thousands of dollars.
So there you go. You can get one of these bottles and maybe win the lottery.
You never know.
Yeah, there's a lot of pennies that we get in there that, I mean, when we first started putting the pennies in there, we were looking at them, and it's like, after about the first 4,000 of them, you kind of go,
Told you there's some copper. Right?
yeah, it's like, and then your hand smells like copper and iron and all that.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
But it is a labor of love. That product, I swear to God,
Yes.
it is a labor of love. I'm really proud of it. It's just a
should be.
really,
It's-
I mean,
Yeah.
I like it a
Good.
lot.
It's great.
So I'm going to interrupt here. I just want to go forward. We have some things that you brought. I want to see
Yes.
what all that is.
Yes, so we brought a couple of different varieties of different bourbons that we do.
Let's bring that Wheat Penny back up here so it's forefront, because that one.
Sounds damn good.
Somebody's thirsty.
Here's
No, I'm not.
Bob wants it in reach. So,
Today's Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. We did our taste testing, so.
so one of the things that we brought is we have what I said earlier, our sugar maple wood.
Nice.
It is my personal favorite. It's fantastic with a couple, like we said earlier, a couple drops of water, an ice cube, really opens it up. You get a little bit more of that maple flavor. The one thing with this product is based on when we get the wood throughout the course of the year.
Gotcha.
If it's in season and it's maple
Yeah.
syrup season, it'll be sweeter.
Yeah, because
If it's not
Oh,
in season,
yeah,
it'll be a
yeah.
little
Oh, yeah.
smokier.
Gotcha.
So this is the one that's going to vary a little bit batch by batch by batch.
Same with the Applewood. The Applewood is the same way.
right.
Right.
Seasonal make a big difference.
Right.
Yes.
Awesome.
So like I said, this is one of my personal favorites because when it's in season, you can almost taste the raw sugar crystals in the whiskey. And then once again, if you put a little bit of water and ice cube in it, it really opens up and you get a little bit more of that maple sweetness that just pops right out of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna need to open that because you
Well,
just
go
sold
ahead.
me on
Please
that.
do.
Well,
Please, I really would like you guys to try some of this stuff.
Okay.
We
Okay.
will.
Okay.
Because
We will.
what's really
As-
unique about a lot of the stuff that we do, with our Black Reserve and our Underground series, it is all the same mash bill.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
just treat
Oh, it
different.
is.
Yes. The only thing is
Finishing.
the wood variants improve. So the
Interesting.
colors and the taste are all from the wood and the proofing. It's
That is
really kind
so
of
cool.
that was one of the really things that blew my mind and really made me think that we are a technology company. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
really cool, and I love it. So
Can while he's opening that up, or is it open?
it's open.
Okay, it's ready to go.
It's kind of sealed.
So once again, it's a product we can only do because nobody else can use maple wood
Right.
because of the same thing. It's,
Mhm.
You can't make a barrel out of it.
Right. Wow.
I was going to say go to the bottle cam too.
It's got great
Oh,
lids.
Just to
should we-
close
Yeah,
out
yeah,
the wheat penny,
the
and
wheat
while
penny.
we kind of pour this out or
Yeah, it's-
share
it's
this
a great
around.
product.
Yeah,
Should've
because
said
we
something.
got some drinking to
Bud Lights?
do, but we will
Is
be
there?
right back.
Quick bottle cam. Take a ride on the bottle cam. We'll be right back.
We're right back, kids.
Hey everyone,
Awesome show.
it's time for the bottle cam. The bottle cam.
Here we go.
Well, we could do this as we're live.
Sorry, we were pouring, and
So we're going to
We're all
try
excited.
again a little bit of
I
the.
don't know where the cord is. Where's the cork?
Bob, you're hoarding the
I have the cork.
it's because he no.
Hey, cork you,
oh,
Bob.
Hey now.
Cork me, cork you.
So I
Knife
know
or
we
fork?
usually try to go about an hour.
Yeah, we're gonna be a little while,
We
guys.
are just gonna.
We
keep
might be a
going.
little over if the audience doesn't mind that, and
Because-
because we got a lot of.
Michael is
good
just so
whiskey to talk
long-winded.
about. Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
talk way too much. I'm sorry.
So, Mike,
Because
again,
Bob's so shy.
again, what is this second?
So this is
pour?
our
We've
sugar
got
maple wood.
Sugar maple wood. Can you maybe just take it to the camera, give it a little closer look of that one? Because I think the bottle cam's out of commission for the rest of the show. So.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh no! But sugar
A little-
maple.
Raise it up a little bit and straighten it.
Straighten it up. Top. Pull,
All right, there you go.
Now
There you
again,
go.
just like what we're saying is that when the whiskey's in the barrel in the Rick House, it's only touching one surface.
Yeah.
So what we do is we increase the surface area of the wood. We select some really good wood. We increase the surface area of it by cutting it into 6-sided pieces.
That's
And
what I
putting
my
it to our
wife.
texture.
Yeah.
Right,
Put a
yeah.
splash of water in it after you cut.
So it actually increases the surface area so we can get deeper into the wood and pull out more sugars and more colors in a shorter period of time.
So that's the.
And that is what's really great. And enjoy, please.
Oh yes. Okay, another good
Look at
one.
this. I'm gonna
I can
wash
get
out
the
here.
maple sugar off of this.
So like I said, we'll take a sip of it.
Take
straight.
a sip of it right.
I just want to nose it first.
Well, technically
Oh
two
my
sips.
God.
One to
3
Two,
sips.
3 sips.
1. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were counting down.
It's 2 nostrils, 3 sips.
and
Yes.
then put a
This is a
splash
new
of,
product for you.
Splash of water on it and try it again.
This is a new
Okay.
product for you, so every time you try a new product, it's 3 sips.
Yeah. And for me, this is the one that changes the most. When
I
you
think
have a little
I
bit
think Karen's in love. She
I'm
likes
definitely
this
going
one.
to try it.
I
So what's the proof?
like
Wow.
this.
Mike, what's the proof?
of, this is 92 proof.
92 proof.
92.
Oh.
So
That is very
Albert?
nice.
yes, when you first
Be
try it,
nice.
it's a little smokier, and then when you try it again with a little bit of water in it, it gets much sweeter.
It's definitely brown sugar up front.
Oh,
This is one of the products that we have that I really like, and it doesn't seem to gain a lot of traction. We'd like to see this
Oh,
one
you're
gain
kidding.
some traction.
Oh,
Yeah,
get out of here.
it sells well, but it doesn't sell as well as some of the other ones.
We are really known for our black cherrywood blends.
Yes.
They
So-
are
Right.
really award winning.
So we did. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mike.
So they are really award winning. We actually
wood.
won a platinum
lot of
award
wood.
for
Lot
our
of
black
stick
cherrywood bourbon prior.
cool.
was that the San Francisco show?
The
San Francisco
SIP
SIP
Awards.
Awards.
So, yeah.
Twice. We won it twice.
Yeah.
So yes, our black cherrywood
Oh,
bourbon
yeah,
is
yeah.
so popular.
It-
So many awards that we came out with the wheated version, which is the wheat penny, and a rye version as well. And what's unique about the rye is you got the spiciness of the rye grain with the sweetness of the cherry wood. So it really balances nicely. It has a lot of flavor to it.
You guys
Yeah.
get some plaques or little trophies.
Oh my God, we got so many. I mean, the medals that are really. I mean, the medals that we have with the ribbons. I can't wait to put them on nails around the distillery. It's the new the one place. The new building that we're going to it's 45 feet wide, 600 feet long. I would hope that we can rope that whole building one day.
You know it goes like that though.
Oh, I hope I can rope this.
So
I get the maple on this.
that's very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's candy sugar, maple, and it's
it does make some great cocktails.
I was
Really good
telling
one.
you, Bob, a story earlier. In the first beginning of the podcast, 4 years ago or so.
Wow.
Okay, right after my father passed away, you, me, and Karen went to Burntwood Tavern, and they had a
Cleveland whiskey, yeah.
Cleveland whiskey
I remember this.
barrel pick. Okay, and if you remember, we reached out to Cleveland whiskey,
Yep.
and we did a whole thing on the tasting and the whole thing, and that's a great drink.
Right. Yeah.
That's a great drink.
Yeah,
that-
we've
that-
partnered with
that
several
cherry.
restaurants in the area.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
they come in and they do a barrel picked, and they will have a pick just for their restaurant.
It was awesome.
I know Burgers to Beer is another good one
Right.
that we
Oh,
really,
right.
yeah,
really? Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
It's really kind of cool. I mean, we can, if you, the Whiskey Roundtable, want to come in and do a barrel pick, we can sit down and do a blending, and you can do a half barrel, a full barrel, which is really nice. It's do it with the cigars.
I don't think we'd want to do that.
Shameless plug. That was for our products.
Stroh's beer, but anyway.
So with that, as Bob was saying, so we're in about 15 states right now. Like we've really kind of branched
Expanded,
out.
sure.
Yes, really branched out.
Nice.
And the barrel blends, especially
The custom
customs
barrels.
that we do, are hugely popular out of the state of Ohio. Because out of Ohio, there's different liquor laws. Each state has
Sure.
a different way of doing things.
Sure.
And a lot of the other states, since Ohio's a control state, lets each liquor store pretty much buy what they want and sell it at whatever price they want.
Oh, what a concept.
It is, it's amazing.
So it's nice. We do a
Happy
ton.
at $3,000 a bottle.
Yeah, so we do a lot of custom barrels out of state. So, X, Y, and Z liquor store will come in and say, hey, I want to do something special for my store alone. I really like stuff at 105 proof. I really like these three woods that you do, your sugar maple wood, your black cherry wood, and your oak. And let's call it, ABC Liquor Store blend number 1.
Right.
Not with
And
your
it's something
roundtable?
special just for them.
You can name it whatever you would like.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
mean, it's going to be a bottle very much like this one, a label like this one, and we'll put your little logo on the side of it.
Right over here in the corner.
We put your
Alrighty.
Whiskey Roundtable right on there, and we actually have, at this point in time, we have a gentleman that comes down
Sorry.
when we're bottling.
There you go.
Shout out,
Robert.
shout out to Nick.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Because Nick is another gentleman that works real close with Michael, but he comes down and hand numbers the bottles and the labels.
Oh, great.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
So-
Hey,
So-
I did a
go
little
ahead.
drop of
Albert,
water
that's
like
good.
you
Oh,
wait,
suggested.
wait,
I
wait,
get milk chocolate in there.
Milk chocolate? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of milk chocolate,
Yeah. Oh,
speaking
Yeah.
of milk chocolate,
okay.
we have another bottle that we brought with us.
Oh, wait. Well, let me
Oh
hold
my
on
god!
to
So
this
hold
one
on
then.
for 1 second. Let's do the scroll. We got
Okay,
everybody
go to the
watching.
scroll.
It's lit up. Everybody's lit up. So,
Everybody
so.
is
Put a
lit.
pause
You guys
by
got
the-
everybody's attention out there.
Oh my gosh.
So we like to hear
Lauren
it.
says sounds like we're.
She-
She's
Yeah,
no-
she wanted a cherry wood. What is
Yeah.
she saying?
Our black cherry wood is a #1 seller for us.
That's what
That's
she
a great
wants.
drink.
And
I've
she's,
had that many times.
That makes a
She's
great
fantastic
old-fashioned.
drink.
She's
I-
out in
yes, sir.
LA, and she's like, I'm coming back to Cleveland. I gotta
So
try
we're in
that.
Southern California.
You are.
We are.
So it looks like
We're available in
Lauren.
Southern California.
Yeah.
I can't give you the exact reason. I mean, exact
No, we don't wanna
area
know.
that we're out there.
We don't
No,
know.
do
We're
a
on there.
search. Go on the web. So you can go on your website.
I would say
sure.
go to your liquor store in that area and see if they carry it. If not,
Better yet, when you do come back to Cleveland,
All the liquor stores around here.
all the liquor stores around
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
or you can call Michael. His number is 216. No,
555.
You are stupid.
555.
no, you can call Cleveland Whiskey.
Yeah.
Come on down, and because we do. I mean, we are in the middle of moving. But I do enjoy having people come in and see us. I do like to. I don't know if you could tell. I do love my job, and I do
Okay.
love to
I
talk
know
about
That's
it.
great. That's
I mean,
so
You were
Bring
kind of
people
boring
in.
most of the
I
show,
know.
but anyway.
Bring people in. We'll talk
glad
about
we
it. We'll
woke you
share. You know.
Yeah.
So.
But Lauren did say the closest that she found was from Sonoma, and it's made with a barley dried to be a cherry wood.
I just finished that
Yeah,
bottle at home.
Yeah.
I was out
Did
there.
you?
I was out there about a year ago, and I had that one from the Sonoma Distillery.
By the way, Cameron and Lauren
Right.
and all our kids are going to be back for Halloween weekend.
So we
Right.
doing
So
Halloween,
We're
right?
going to do a show. I
Woo,
think.
you guys
So,
like
yeah.
clams?
Yeah.
And we
Well,
have hashtag
can I-
3
can I trick or treat
nostrils
with the shot
disclosure.
glass?
Oh, are you doing your?
Absolutely.
You mean you're doing your
Should we
party
do an Albert
thing?
What's this?
Can I bring Albert to, if you do a clam bake,
Absolutely.
let me know.
There's the
Let me
Kiwi Kids
on.
next.
So
Yeah.
I just want to say one thing. Just real,
Go ahead, I'm
this
hearing
isn't
it,
a
I'm
plug or anything, but I want to go back to the cigar. 'cause this is
We're all
like-
Havana cigars.
This is fantastic.
Thank you.
How is that one pairing
Bro,
with the sugar maple?
It's delicious. Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Is leave a
want
little bit
it,
on your
yeah.
tongue and
But
take a
over
drag, and I would
cigar,
love it.
I didn't get back to it.
I just
so.
want to say real quick, this is like it was.
You should
it
try
was my-
this
it changes.
with
the flavor
that.
profile changes with this Mega Monster. This guy custom hand rolled, so it's like spicy again, Greg. You see how it gets like dark
Yeah.
and then light and then dark,
Yeah.
like so now. It's just crazy to me. It's an experience, man.
There's-
So that's a
throwing me
very, is that a
curveballs left and right.
660 or?
No, that's a 770 plus,
I was gonna
80
say,
gauge,
that's-
and 80 gauge.
You have to get this at a special event.
Yeah,
you know? They don't
that's
serve
a
this regular.
specialty cigar.
That's
It's for my
So-
son's birthday. That's why I'm smoking this bad
There,
boy.
there has, and I didn't take this into
Right.
consideration, and this is when I take it into consideration when we're already past this. But there's been a lot of no, seriously, listen to me, makes complete sense. So I have
Cigar.
cigar smoker. All right, so Whiskey Round Table cigars.
Since you are 4.
Since I was 4, but anyway, sometimes if I'm on the bridge of something and I'm not sure if this or that, and we've already made our scores, if you will. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the show where
Yes,
we
I have.
score stuff, right?
Yes.
So a couple times things, I was kind of, I made my score and I'm sitting there and I wasn't comfortable with the score, and for whatever reason, I picked up my cigar and I lit the cigar and I just took a hit of it. And for whatever reason, just naturally, I picked up my drink and I drank it. And I was like, time out,
Right?
time out. Wheat Penny and this underdog that the
Sugar
maple. Well, I don't know where it went. Oh, that's right there. Sorry, I got the bottles mixed up. You did change out. Good going,
I'm
Mike.
here for you.
Good going. But anyway,
I'm the dummy now.
hey, Mike,
About time.
Mike, he's stupid. But anyway, there you go. I mean, you talk about blending.
Some of the best events that we get involved with Cleveland Whiskey is that some of the cigar and whiskey pairings.
It kind of tames it down.
I mean, the two go together so well. I can't tell you how many that Michael and I have done, and it just seems that there's only 2 people in Cleveland Whiskey that smoke cigars, and that's been Michael and I. So we get to do
We're gonna
those
change that,
events.
Well, yeah, maybe we'll
But not
start
for a
smoking
year.
again.
Yeah, I have to be mellow. I can attend them. I just
Yeah.
cannot. But I mean, one of my favorite things to do is pair a cigar with one of our
Yeah.
whiskeys, because
We've
it's
done
like
that.
pairing, a steak or one of your courses
Right.
of your
Yeah.
meal with a wine or whatever. It's just such a great experience to do. It's like, wow, what is this going to taste like with this? What is it going to taste like when I do that? Can I take this Garsha Crystal and just put it in a little bit of this whiskey and make this one a really good cigar? Which I have done. I know Garsha Crystals, $3 cigars, but it's amazing how a whiskey or a bourbon will change the taste of a cigar that you're trying.
No, you're exactly right.
And I will say on your website, you actually have pairings of food
Yes.
with your
Yes,
whiskeys,
yes.
which is one of the things you were talking about doing.
right.
Which
And speaking of our website,
Oh, website.
Yes.
if you sign up for our newsletter, which is clevelandwhiskey.com, every week we send out a newsletter with a different cocktail that we do with one of our different whiskeys. So you get a cocktail of the week with every different whiskey that we do. So it's nice because depending on which one you like, there's a whole scroll down bar of every cocktail we've done for the last 3 years.
And with that website, you also get to find out where we're going to be that Thursday, Friday, and or Saturday sampling the product. So you might be able to get a little sneak peek before you buy.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So speaking of newer items,
Yes.
We got-
Back to the
Sorry,
chocolate.
and
Sorry,
speaking,
Mike.
speaking
Sorry,
of
Mike.
sneak peeks,
Oh, dude, no,
right.
we already teased the chocolate.
so speaking of
Whoa.
sneak peeks
No, you already teased the chocolate.
and new items,
You already teased the chocolate.
Back in sneak
sorry,
peeks,
our
teasers.
newest item is
Okay.
our Bridge in Maine.
Okay, there he goes.
Ah.
It is Bridge in Maine.
Yes.
It is
oh,
our toasted oak whiskey finished with wheat.
This is our second.
Oh.
This is the second
You
weeded
can
bourbon
put
that
up
we have
on the
done.
camera if you want
very
to.
nice. Yeah, Albert, why don't you
Yeah.
take that up to the camera?
Yeah,
I know you're so good.
Our second weeded bourbon that we've
You know
done.
just what's a dog.
That's a
Thank
good
you,
drink,
Albert.
too.
Yeah, another bottle.
That one is
So-
a
No,
that one is
use
a
it up.
90 proof weeded
Use
whiskey.
it up.
So
That's
is
good stuff,
that
by the way.
regularly available
I like it.
around
No, we
here?
did it.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Okay.
it is.
He
That
totally
we
didn't like
brought
it.
that one into Ohio. That one was specifically designed to go on the East Coast for a distributor. It was really popular.
That's good, Albert.
They
You're
did a
good.
nice job with it. But
you, Albert.
it's one of those things that
Yeah.
it's a really nice
It is very
whiskey.
nice.
It's a lighter whiskey.
So
Ooh.
the more I drink it, the more I like it.
I really enjoy that one. That one reminds, and it's like when I tell people what I think of it, I get like, really? I think now this is my personal preference. I think this one tastes like a Canadian whiskey
Ugh.
without the Canadian sweetness.
I get you.
So
I'm
if
with
you know how the Canadian has that little bit
Yeah.
of sweet and bitter, it's beautiful like that.
Well, you
It's
can
almost
tell-
like
you
it's
can
almost
tell
like a
I
maker's
didn't-
mark.
You can tell I didn't like it, Bob. You can tell I didn't.
So,
Yeah.
so Bridget, make a wish, Bob,
Your
make a
whiskey's
wish.
so
I make a
good,
wish,
man.
Bob.
I know, isn't it?
He'll still be here after.
I know he will be. I know he will be. I think he'll be here in the morning too.
Yeah, well,
God damn it! Can you make another wish?
You just still
maybe we need some more nail
We
polish.
have.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We make this one. This
I
is
like you, man.
you know when I tell people I work at a distillery, I get all kinds of new friends.
All right, kids. Bring it in.
Oh.
Bring it in.
So I will say, Bridget, Maine. Does that have anything to do with like the Cleveland
Yeah.
There is a
states or?
our marketing lady Rebecca wrote a beautiful story about this one, and I am remorse in the fact that I did not read it.
No, that's okay. I know. I'm just
But
putting you on the
I
spot.
do know the product has come through us. We did it for the East Coast and Florida.
Okay.
Florida loves the heck out of this, and the East Coast
Really?
is really digging it.
So essentially what happened was this was an ABC exclusive down
Right.
in Florida for the past 2 years.
Nice.
It was a private label for them. It did so well down there. Our best compliments that we would get on this product every time I go down there and demo would be that it tastes a lot like a Weller or a Buffalo Trace style product because of how weedy it is. It has that
Yeah.
nice
Right,
wheat
right,
sweetness.
right.
It's one of those products.
Please
that
do.
No,
once
this
you
is the
try-
chocolate one.
No.
No.
Yeah, we
we're
teased the chocolate, and Michael switched it up. So
Doug, we've had this on the porch.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, so this is a very good. It's very light, very sweet. It's a nice little
While you're
weediness to
pouring.
it. It's great if you're a big wheat fan.
Yeah, yeah.
This is one that if you like makers, this is perfect,
Yes.
and it's
I
a
love
local
it.
product.
Well, actually, I
Makers
like
love-
this better than the
I agree.
regular.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yes,
better.
yes,
It's
yes.
better than
It
Makers.
just
Yes.
doesn't have that cloying sweetness.
No,
that
it has a
make-
nice nose to it.
Now I like a lot of other makers products, but the regular standard.
But
a
this
little
is
sweet for me.
This is just really nice. Again, if you do the 3 sips
yeah.
and the double nose,
Yes.
you'll really find out. I mean, I would hope that you bring that to the rest of your tastings, because that's just something new.
Yes, absolutely, we will.
I just did.
Stereoscopic smelling, I like.
I just did a
Buddy,
little bit of
no
water,
one's talked
just a
about
little
this.
bit,
Yeah.
not even
No
a
one's talked
capful.
about the legs are
Capful in
great.
there, and
The legs,
man,
just on
I'm
every
telling you.
pour.
And I didn't do that. Now
Right.
I've been drinking
Thank you.
that bottle, obviously,
Yeah.
and
Obvious.
this is the first time I had water to it, and it's a great drink, man.
So
you
let me
talked
ask
about
you-
the fire, sitting out by the fire.
Yeah.
That I think that will give that a little bit of a
So
run.
this is
yeah.
a 90 proof, and it's one of those, like I said, it's so nice, neat. You just take a sip. There's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
going on.
It's
It's
a
very
great
light.
proof for this. Yeah.
Correct. Yes. It's
And it's even the right color.
Yeah.
It's
It
a,
is.
it's a
Yeah.
beautiful
It's a
amber.
beautiful
It's
color
not.
amber. Yes.
It's not too light to where you
Yes.
go. Is that a Scotch? No, this is beautiful. I love
It
this
is.
one.
I
And
agree
Albert,
with
you were talking about the legs.
Yes,
Yeah.
everyone he's been talking about legs.
Yo,
But he's right.
Hey,
No, they
hey,
all-
man,
they all have
hey,
nice
man, why's it got to be
legs
the
on
amber color?
Why you racist?
It's the amber fluid of life.
because it's the sexiest color of them
It is,
all.
it's a nice color.
All right, time out. HR.
What do you expect? This is the Whiskey Roundtable.
Excuse me, old
Monday morning, 9:00 sensitivity training,
So yeah, so this is a nice $27 bottle. That I mean, at the price point, it's probably one of the best
Oh,
things.
and
Really?
that's the best
Yeah.
thing about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
That's
price
great.
point on that
Yeah.
bottle right there, at $27. It's beautiful.
So
It
can
is
you,
a good bottle.
Fantastic.
Can
No,
you
that's
get
a really
this-
good price for it.
Yes.
Can you get
A
this
good
pretty
whiskey.
much
Yes.
anywhere
No.
in the
No, you
Northeast
cannot.
Ohio? Okay.
No.
OHLQ.
I saw it yesterday.
Yeah, so it's the newest item we did, and the way the state of Ohio works is you're only allowed to put it in like 40 accounts to start, and there's 465 plus in the state of Ohio.
Right.
And every 90 days you can double that. So it's going to be a little harder to find, but it's a great alternative to like a Weller Special Reserve or a
I
Oh my
agree.
gosh,
I agree.
yes.
because it
Look
has
at
that same
Roland.
type of notes to it.
And I'm sure the
I
state
agree
of
with that.
Ohio is going to see to get.
Oh yeah,
Just
so it's
distribution.
one of my personal favorites.
Well,
I
see, and
absolutely love
what's
the
really
Oh,
cool
my
now
gosh.
is that you guys have us here from a small distillery. You're kind of getting some of the background what we go through with
Yeah.
how we have to position products,
yeah, yeah.
where we're
Sure,
going with some stores.
absolutely.
I mean, as opposed to just bringing and tasting, you're kind of getting a little bit of the background of what we go through, where to place it,
Yeah, unlike-
how to place
yeah,
it.
unlike
so, I mean,
a-
it's
A standard other categories of products that somebody might have to bring to market. Right. The distribution system for liquor is a lot different
Sure.
than if you're making widgets and you're,
yeah.
you know.
Say that out loud.
So,
$27.
Yeah, I was asking
27.
Bob, what's the price point on
Need
that?
another water, bro.
respectfully,
$27,
because It's a great
yeah, that's-
bottle.
Yeah.
You need another
great.
water, please.
I will tell you guys, I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. And
Oh,
when
whoa.
I first
Well, there
tried
goes my evening.
Yeah, well, when I first tried Cleveland whiskey, I was not impressed.
Well, that was when they first opened.
That
That's a whole
was-
different story.
Yeah.
10 or 15 years
Oh, that's
ago,
fine.
Okay.
when you guys
Things
first
change.
came out, I will tell you, and I,
Guys
like
are
I
like
said, I'm
professionals.
not just blowing smoke up your ass. This stuff, I would put against any Wild Turkey, any Weller,
Yeah, Weller special.
I agree.
any of that. This stuff
I agree with what you
is
said.
I will be.
really, really
I mean,
good.
I've been a
I will say
whiskey
thank
guy.
you on behalf of Cleveland Whiskey
Long
and
time
Tom.
From the
But I
start,
also
actually.
would like to tell you,
I will.
not to speak over Greg, but
Go ahead.
I do want to tell you that it has been a long learning and growing process.
Sure, yeah.
We've learned so much over the years. Filtering. If you filter too aggressively, you take out flavor and color. If you don't filter out enough, you're leaving in some of the stuff that's not really all that good. The type of water you use, the equipment that you use, everything has been refined
Yep.
to where we are today. The product that we're putting out today is much better than we
Oh
put
my
out
God,
yesterday.
it's amazing.
We are constantly learning. Our previous distillery manager, Brandon, instilled into the Neil and I, who are now taking it over, is that we constantly need to be looking ahead.
Correct.
We want to make sure that we're putting out the
Continuous
best quality
improvement.
stuff we can, sourcing the best stuff, the water, from the water to the grain to the bottles to the corks to even taking the detail of putting in the penny. Everything means a lot to us. I mean,
You can
I
tell.
take it to heart.
Labor
I
of
love
love.
this company.
Labor of love.
I love this job. And if you've tried it before and you're going,
I was
Try
one of
it
those
now.
people.
Try it
I
now.
was
we
one of
were a
those
young
Try it
company.
now.
We've made our mistakes.
As any other distillery who had the jump on everybody for 100 years.
We've made our mistakes. We've paid our penance. We deserve a second shot.
So, man.
Absolutely.
You know, I
Here, fill my
so
cup.
far,
So,
yeah.
whoa, here, whoa, what's up?
Now, what I like to say is because we are a technology company, we are always improving. There's always better
Yeah.
technology.
Oh, yeah.
Things
Sure.
are always getting better. So we always try to, do the best we can to improve what we make. It's like every time you get a new iPhone, there's always improvements. Same thing. We're always, as Bob was saying, improvements in the water, the distillation, the filtration. We're always changing it up, and that's what we pride ourselves on. Is we don't have to wait 5, 6, 7, 8 years to
Right.
try something, and if it doesn't come out good, we're screwed for another 6 or 8 years. No, we can literally next batch. What can we do differently?
Yeah, we're not
And
like that
that's-
place down in Kentucky that had a bunch of stag that they couldn't sell this year because it wasn't any good.
Correct.
And they had to wait 7 years, 9 years for that to come out to find out it wasn't sellable.
Actually, I got one of the bottles before that went
what's-
news.
But what's really cool about where we are is that we taste everything.
Sure.
I mean, at almost every stage. Now, I'm not saying we taste it at every
Yeah,
stage.
me too, man.
And yes, but you're
He hated it so much he's going for seconds.
Hey, Bob,
but you're Monica Lewinskying
Bob.
it and you're swallowing.
Bob, he's stupid.
Brandon! Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
But yeah, in all reality,
man.
it is a labor of love.
Sure.
Everything we do,
Yes.
I mean, there's 4 guys in our distillery. we love our jobs. We do what we have to do. I'm passionate. Neil's passionate. Jackson, Alec, you guys. Shout out to you guys.
Brandon,
You guys
Brandon.
rock your butt off. And Brandon, thank you for the legacy you've left us. You know, Andrew, keep selling. Bobby, keep selling. Vince, keep selling. Robar, keep selling.
Hey, if they're not doing their job, I'll sell for you.
Now, on that note, I think we've tried enough bourbons.
Sure.
Right?
What is
No.
it?
Which is a really weird thing to say in the Whiskey Roundtable.
Wait.
But I think it's time for dessert.
All right, let's end the chocolate tease.
This was the chocolate. This was
Talk a little bit about this,
Yeah.
Mike. What do you got here?
Yeah.
This product here is called Magic Rabbit. It is our second flavored whiskey that we do. Our first flavored whiskey we'll talk about a little bit later on.
And flavored
This-
means
Flavored means that we add flavoring to it. Everything is
Absolutely.
all natural on this one. This one is dark chocolate and peanut butter.
oh,
It is to compete with the other peanut butter
Just a little
brand
bit
out there. The nose on this is really. Oh, there's Karen goes. Ooh.
Oh, I
Yes.
love all natural. I love all natural.
Please try this. Yeah, you
Oh
really.
my God.
This is one of those that is so amazing. I'm sorry, I'm a bourbon purist, and I really like a good liquor. I kind of hate the fact that I like this.
Well, yeah,
I
because
really enjoy this product a lot.
I will tell
I like
you.
a good liquor too.
Oh, nice.
I will tell you, I have experimented with some of the other peanut butter
Okay.
bourbons, and I
Chocolate
am
peanut
not
butter.
a fan.
No.
But I will tell you right here, I did the nostril
Right.
roll,
Right.
and this is not overly sweet, but it's got a great nose to it.
This product
This
has
is straight up peanut butter.
this product has come out because
Chocolate.
our
Chocolate.
founder's son Andrew wanted to
I
put
give
out
you
a flavored
chocolate
whiskey.
and peanut butter.
And it was chocolate peanut butter. This product actually started out being a cinnamon fire.
Really?
It's supposed to be a Mexican cake.
It was supposed to be Mexican cake, cinnamon fire, and this is what's really cool about working in the distillery, and you guys don't get to see this
amazing.
aspect of it. You get product A, product B, product C, sample A, sample C, and where it starts and where it ends up. This actually started out being cinnamon fire, chocolate fire with cinnamon in
fire.
it. It was really amazing. And it comes out to Magic Rabbit. The chocolate
Oh my
peanut
God.
butter worked out the best.
This
Wow.
makes that screwball
So-
shit in the rear.
Yeah,
And
I
this
hear
is-
ya. I
this
hear
is
ya.
a- so this is actually a whiskey, not a liqueur.
This is a whiskey because it's a flavored whiskey, and
Yeah, flavored whiskey,
We're
but
at
not a-
70 proof on this one.
Okay.
So what
Wow.
sets us
Liqueurs
apart-
and everything else typically are at 35 and 40.
You
Right.
can
Much
buy
more.
Johnny, I'm gonna buy something now.
I'm sorry.
This is great. This is great for holiday events. You know, eggnog.
Not
Oh, no,
happening.
wait.
Not happening.
Whatever.
Not happening.
I'm giving it out.
So-
I'm giving it out at
so
trick or
good.
treat.
Not happening.
So, Bob, let me ask
Just
you,
kidding. Just kidding.
Yes, no,
Is
please.
this for sale? Is this
Yes.
out on the market?
This is out in the market. This has been on fire on the East Coast.
Oh,
Rhode Island, New Jersey,
I can't
everywhere
wait to
on the
taste
East Coast
this. Did you-
is amazing. We have it in almost half of the stores in Ohio right now.
Yes,
Wow.
we do.
The product, the labeling on this, Rebecca, kick-ass label.
It is.
Oh, it's
Rebecca
so
does our
cool.
labeling. It needed to pop. This one pops. The gold and the purple really make this thing fantastic.
So
But the dark chocolate and the peanut butter
It's definitely.
really
Peanut
really
butter
are
and
awesome.
chocolate.
Holy
Definitely
crap.
peanut butter.
did you
So-
taste it?
so
Not
with
Not
this,
yet.
Oh, okay.
The nose is amazing.
Not yet.
I can't wait.
so,
I mean,
so with this, there are two things that sets it apart in the market.
okay.
One, we use very little high fructose corn syrup. It's almost all
Yeah.
cane sugar, so
Okay.
there's not that syrupy aftertaste that you're used to in a lot of flavored products.
Yeah.
The second thing is it has almost a little hint of coffee to it,
Yes.
so
Yes.
it is great
Yes.
in coffee to
Yes.
start your weekend.
Yes.
And the
Get this
third
party
thing,
started.
the third thing that is really important to us is everything in there is all natural.
Awesome.
Right.
It is an all natural flavoring. There is nothing
No,
artificial in that product.
Okay, great. I'm
I like
sure
all
that-
that.
Everything is all
That's
natural. The natural peanut butter, the natural chocolate, the natural praline and pecan.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Whoa,
Oh,
I know.
What?
I think we
What?
disclosed a few secrets.
yeah,
there.
a few
No,
little
you know-
secrets.
No,
When
Just
we make
ignore
it,
that.
it's
Amazing.
he
Strike
didn't
that
tell you
from
the best
record.
part. The best part's a $25 bottle.
Oh my God, really?
It is
Okay.
$2
Yes.
cheaper than Screwball.
Yes.
And
Oh my God.
in
Okay,
my
well,
opinion, it is fantastic and better than
And
Screwball.
we're
Oh
losing,
my God,
and we lose
yes.
$1 on every bottle we make.
You know,
So-
this.
That's for you, Reese.
Let's take a break.
Okay.
I want to see the scroll and maybe the are both bottle cans done?
Yeah,
Yes,
both
yeah,
of them
both.
are done.
both of the wheat bottles.
I will tell you this. I don't like Screwball. This is absolutely amazing.
I'm sorry.
So
I
what
have a feeling that we
sausage
run
says
over
hi,
time
everyone?
today.
We don't care.
So-
We're a little bit over.
I could almost say it's
Are we off?
it's
Are we
almost a liquid Reese cup.
No,
Oh
we're
my God,
live.
is that good?
Oh my gosh, you
'Cause
guys,
we-
this is amazing.
We still have one more trick up our sleeve that we want to share with you this
right,
evening.
well- Oh
Yes,
my
So if we
please.
go to a break, we come back, we'll share one more thing. And
Yeah, well, I can do another bottle cam, but that's all I got.
That's fine. That's fine.
Do another bottle cam.
Because Whiskey
back and
Wizard
we'll-
would be 7 minutes. So.
Oh, okay.
oh,
yeah.
do Whiskey Wizard then.
Oh, you want to do whiskey?
Do
Wizard?
Whiskey Wizard
Let's
first
do it.
and-
Let's
instead
do
of a
it.
bottle can.
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna do whiskey.
Because this
Wizard.
young man needs his due props.
This
He
young
works
man.
hard.
Oh, I know. I mean, I'd be happy to wait till next week.
No,
but
no, no,
that's-
no. Do your thing,
Okay,
man.
we'll be right back after this break, and we're going to watch Whiskey Wizard on Whiskey Festivals, Part 1.
Which,
That
It's the Whiskey Wizard.
Hello and welcome to the Whiskey Wizard, where we say that whiskey making takes scientific knowledge, an artisan's skill and dedication, and a bit of the wizard's alchemy of light, air, earth, and fire. This evening we're going to talk about whiskey events. These are festivals and organized public tastings centered around the love of whiskey and often along with various types of food fare. I've noted in the U.S. most often that includes bacon or a variety of barbecued meats. Look, I've attended at least a few of these every year over the past 5 years, and I gotta say, I love them. Sometimes these events are quite extensive, held in fancy hotels with various VIP type options for tasting a vast range of rare whiskeys, to a handful of tents and a few trailers, likely not offering up anything you've not had multiple times before. Sometimes there's a hefty fee and all tastings are free and marked on some passport so you can drink to some maximum, or they give you drink tickets at the start. Or the prices for entry can be very reasonable. Sometimes there's no entry cost at all, but you pay as you drink or taste. Sometimes there is a cash bar where you can purchase full drams of the whiskey of your choice. Frankly, I've enjoyed even some of the smaller, modest happenings because, well, tasting whiskey along with other brown liquor appreciators with access to some type of local food fare is always better than most things I might otherwise be doing. Look, if you pay attention, it's likely not too hard to find something happening near you, especially in the summer months. The bigger, most worthwhile events may require some travel unless you live in one of the larger urban centers. Here in Northeast Ohio, we typically have at least a few things happening annually. So what are some examples of events happening regularly across the U.S. and elsewhere? Okay, let's look at a few, starting with one of my favorites, the Nashville Whiskey Fest, which hosts over 1,000 whiskey and spirits enthusiasts and a good swath of the various vendors from the industry. Enjoying great spirits is a sure thing, along with local entertainment and exclusive educational seminars. The Nashville Whiskey Festival is the place to sip, savor, mix, and mingle your way through an impressive lineup of the better whiskeys and spirits the nation has to offer. All guests receive an event booklet with table information and a guide to the educational seminars and demonstration schedules. The VIP ticket option provides priority access to the educational seminars and demonstration and gives you an additional hour of special spirits tasting on all 3 days with a complimentary Glencairn glass per day. I've also attended a few smaller events in the Nashville area that have been loads of fun, all having, along with some great whiskey selections, an easygoing attitude, great music, and of course, great Southern style food and barbecue. Kentucky Bourbon Festival has been going strong for 30 years and is the definitive experience in the bourbon capital of the world, Bardstown. This isn't just a bourbon tasting event, it honors the contributions of bourbon community leaders and those who have been involved in promoting the spirit for generations, which is fascinating for any whiskey lover. The week-long festival draws more than 50,000 visitors yearly and features whiskey tastings, barrel rolling, and relay races, as well as access to the Oscar Getz Museum of Whiskey. It's happening this year, September 16th through the 18th. Check their website for details. The New Orleans Bourbon Festival. While Kentucky is the first place that usually comes to mind when talking about bourbon, the Big Easy has a long history with the spirit as well. Bourbon may have been actually named based on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. The Whiskey Festival is a 2-day event, and like all festivals in New Orleans, it's an over-the-top party. Some bourbons from the best distilleries in the world, along with whiskey-inspired cuisine and jazz music, to set the scene, really, of the early 20th century speakeasy. Of course, the event takes place every March. Check out their website for more details. The Nth, that's right, the Nth. It's not surprising that perhaps the flashiest festival is held in Las Vegas. Happening in April each year, the Nth, also known as the Universal Whiskey Experience, is an extravagant festival starting at $3,000 a ticket. It has been named by Forbes magazine as far and away the most exclusive whiskey show in the United States. Each year it's hosted at the Wynn Hotel, one of Vegas's premier hotel and casinos. Sample some of the rarest, most premium whiskeys all in one place and speak to master distillers, blenders, and mixologists. You can take a master class and have the opportunity to purchase one of the most expensive bottles of whiskey. The Nth is truly a top luxury whiskey festival. One of the best parts about drinking whiskey is the sense of community it offers. Sitting down and tasting with a group of friends or even strangers provides an experience like no other. And debating flavor profiles, ranking whiskeys is certainly what we love. Okay, how about some events outside of the U.S.? The Glasgow Whiskey Festival. Any list of best whiskey festivals wouldn't be complete without the Glasgow Whiskey Festival. Each November, it celebrates the Scotland national drink, bringing together the best of Glasgow, Scotland, and even some whiskey from other parts of the globe. Over 65 exhibitors from various distilleries are on hand to answer questions, give out samples of their offerings to the more than 2,000 attendees. The festival boasts representatives from countless single malt distilleries. The Old and Rare Whiskey Show. If you're interested in fine, rare, and antique spirits, this is the best whiskey festival to attend. Hosted in London, the show features mostly independent companies and collectors rather than distilleries. You can get your hands on some of the hardest to find Scotch, Japanese, Irish, and American whiskey. The best part is you can purchase these whiskeys to try by the dram, allowing guests to sample whiskey that would otherwise be too cost prohibitive. That's why the show is such a draw for a worldwide assortment of whiskey fans and collectors. The show draws about 1,000 people over 2 days and offers about 600 different whiskeys. And we're back, everybody. And we're back.
Hey!
Hey now, we
All
were
right.
just talking about, honest to God, how good this magic rabbit is.
Yeah, you could put that in coffee, you could put that in hot chocolate, you name it.
You can put that in your desk drawer at the office. Huh?
That's where I would like to see it.
And it's a little bit, it's not your typical 40 proof liqueur kind of flavored thing.
No, that one is a 70 proof
It's
liquor.
got some legitimacy
nice.
to it. It's really good. Another, everything tonight's been really good and very impressed.
It's been a
with,
very. I almost hate the show to end.
I will say, you guys, I am very impressed, and not just because you're here. I'm very impressed with everything you brought out tonight.
Very
It's
nice.
Well,
really
very,
good.
very.
So glad we did this.
It has taken a lot to get to where we're at right now. We do have to make up for a lot of sins from earlier years.
That's all right.
Yeah, what I mean.
if you tried it before and didn't like it, give us another shot.
You always-
No pun
Absolutely.
intended.
Yeah.
Really, no pun intended. Give us another shot. See us at our tastings. Michael's doing them. Rebecca's doing them. Go and say you saw Southern Whiskey Roundtable and you want to give us another shot.
Awesome.
So worth
It
it.
really is.
And here we are today.
And here we are. Michael, I think you have one more thing you want to share with us.
Yes.
I do.
In your bag of
actually.
A
tricks.
very
All right.
special.
So I
Yeah.
do have one last special thing.
And it is
We're,
special.
yeah, we're not going to sample this one. We just want to
No.
promote this one.
We have our
What you talking about, Willis? Come on now.
we have our
It's cold to the touch.
Christmas open house
Is it?
that we do every year, our curbside event
Yes.
for the release of our Christmas that comes out in stores the week of October 1st.
Yeah.
And we have
Alright.
our label that we have came out with this year. And if anyone knows our Christmas and the labels we do
Amen.
every year,
do.
One of the best products ever.
we partner with GV Art, and every year they help us create a label. And this year our label is rocking around the Christmas tree.
Nice.
Albert, put that out there.
Take that up
Put it
to
out
the
there.
camera.
Yeah.
We have two guitars at the Christmas tree, and there's
Oh,
three
beautiful.
different backgrounds and 3 different guitars. So it's a set of 3.
And the Terminal Tower.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
drum with that in the background, yes. And what we do is we're having a curbside event next Saturday. So if you go online at clevelandwhiskey.com, you can go to curbside and you can pre-order it and pick it up next Saturday on the 24th of September from 11 to 2 at our distillery and be the first ones to have it before it hits stores the week of October 1st.
Hey, Michael, can they also buy Magic Rabbit?
They can also buy Magic
Oh,
Rabbit.
you'll
Any
wanna
other
do that.
products that we
And
might
they
have
can
talked
also
about?
buy the really good Bridge in Maine that's in very limited stores right
Very
now.
nice.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
I mean, I think Magic Rabbit is a nice thing to have around for the holidays. as
And
well.
once again, this is a $32 bottle. It's one of the best things we make. It's cinnamon and spices.
Oh, nice.
It's essentially
32.
Yeah, it's a Christmas sale in whiskey form. Cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, orange peel, Bing cherries.
Yo, you guys
Ooh.
definitely.
It's fantastic.
Mm.
It's really good in cider,
Taste
eggnog,
palate.
or my personal
Price points.
favorite,
Excellent.
Plum pudding.
a mule.
Yeah,
But you get rid of the vodka, use the Christmas whiskey, cinnamon and ginger with the ginger beer, remove the lime, and add an orange liqueur, a triple sec or a Cointreau, and it's cinnamon, ginger, and orange, all the flavors of Christmas. It's fantastic in a mule and one of my favorite drinks.
and is that recipe on our website, Michael?
It is. It's the Cleveland Christmas Mule, and it's available on clevelandwhiskey.com. I said once again, if you join our newsletter, every week we send out a new cocktail recipe with all different recipes for different things that we do. I highly recommend checking it out.
So,
Awesome.
and this will be in stores when?
The first week of
October
October.
First week of
October
October.
1st, yep.
Great. Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm going to go pick up a bottle. That's
Yeah, well, I will arm wrestle you for it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
well,
follow
you
you
won't have
right
to.
up that tree.
All right, kids. Well, let's
right.
wrap it up.
You know what? It's almost like you don't want this night to end.
I agree.
Because
I agree.
I cannot thank you guys enough
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
for
Oh,
everything
stop.
you shared with
Okay,
us.
keep going.
I can't
was-
believe that hour and a half went by like that.
Oh, yeah.
It was really,
That's awesome.
and again, I was not a Cleveland whiskey fan
I was.
prior to, but I will say you guys have really matured, and it is a great product.
Thank
I
you.
liked everything we tried tonight, and this Magic Rabbit is
That's a bomb right there.
It's like a magician.
Now,
You're
if
pulling
I
up
can
your
put a
hat.
request out there, can we go around and say what everyone's favorite product was for tonight?
yes.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Could we? That's a great idea.
All right.
So I will start since we're on this on the table. My favorite is our wheat penny that we do. It's the wheated whiskey aged on cherrywood barrels.
That's mine too. Before anyone else cuts.
You'll have your turn.
Go ahead.
Albert.
Your turn,
I just
son.
don't want people to think that
Okay, fine.
I'm copying
You go
guys.
next then.
If you're
You go
saying that,
next.
I'm changing mine to Bridge of Maine. I don't want to be associated with this guy.
It's muy delicioso.
Greg, what do you think?
You know what? I've had a lot of your products back in the day at First Star to where we're at today, and yeah, you guys have come a long way, and I
Absolutely.
have enjoyed every product you guys brought to the table.
It's
Thank you very,
amazing.
very much.
Thank you.
You guys did a great job today.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Who's next?
You are representing the CLE. I am very proud of you guys. You really, really have come a long way. I think you have a great product. I don't know that I can taste a favorite, but you know what? I love.
She's on her second glass.
I am.
Third, I think.
Hope she goes to sleep soon.
But yeah, the magic bunny.
Rabbit. Magic rabbit.
Oh, bunny rabbit.
Same thing.
Just
This-
remember the label when you go to buy it.
Yes, and you know what? It's not overly sweet,
very
but
good.
it's very tasteful. It's just pleasant. It's very nice to drink
Thank
on
you.
its own. I wouldn't even put it.
I'd put it over vanilla ice cream. Adult milkshakes.
Yeah.
Dougie, what do you got, brother?
Well, I like the Magic Rabbit for it's one of the best flavored offerings I've ever had, but my favorite tonight was definitely the Wheat Penny for
Okay.
sure.
Absolutely.
Nice.
That's why I got it in before you
There you go.
took my thunder.
All right, kids, let's wrap it up.
Wait,
All right.
we didn't get to.
Oh,
these
I'm
guys'
sorry, Bob.
favorites.
I'm sorry, Bob. I apologize.
Bob doesn't have a favorite.
Well, that's actually really cool because Michael knows my answer when anybody asks me what my favorite is. I never have a favorite of anything because I quit looking when you have a favorite. So right now, my current one that I go to is the Wheat Penny.
Okay.
And that's what I have as a current go-to, not necessarily a
And mine
favorite.
too. And mine too.
Yes.
To be honest with you.
I just want to go on record that they were all good.
They
were
were.
all
They were.
very
I
fantastic.
enjoyed all.
Here,
of them.
here.
This was-
There's
You
a,
guys.
there's a reason why we did Magic Rabbit last, because it's the best thing to have after dinner or after
Yeah.
a night of drinking, because it's a perfect way to end the night.
Perfect. Yeah, it wasn't a great way.
And I have to
roll it out.
apologize because I'm so used to going 1, 2, 3, and not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So,
That's okay.
6.
I'm easily forgotten.
oh, are you still here?
Oh, you're so quiet and shy.
I gotta leave to go to my concert.
Okay,
Oh,
so
my
You know,
goodness.
I do cameos around here for good reason.
I know.
I'll tell you if things sucked.
I'm glad.
I will.
He has
So
zero
you-
investment.
I'm biased, man.
He don't care.
That's what's up. That's
Honey
what's
Badger
up.
don't
This
care.
was
All right.
delicious.
It was.
Everything was great.
It was
Everything was,
It was.
wonderful.
Good show.
all right, I'm going to close this out here. We'll see you next Friday, September the 23rd, at our usual 7:30 p.m. I think we'll be back to the normal show format next week.
Are we allowed to come back?
Well, whatever that is, whatever normal is. Well, don't forget to subscribe. All those things you guys know. We'll leave it tonight with our closing quote. Anybody have anything to say before we go?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I'll just say again.
Hi, Rico. Hi, Serena. Hi,
Mom,
Age.
Dad, I'm glad you drove from Oklahoma to hang out with us today.
Hi, Alberto number quattro.
That's it. And my man over there, Paul, what's up?
All the dudes.
Miss Shauna in the
Let's have a big hand for our studio audience.
Yes, yes. And I want to say we really liked all these things. I did too today.
man.
Very enjoyable.
Give Cleveland Whiskey. Check them out. If you ever thought you didn't like it,
You
go
like
back
it
Oh
and
my
check
God!
them out
Please
again.
come back to it.
And they were making some excellent products. So we'll leave you with our closing quote tonight. This one comes from Dean Martin.
Yes.
Yes.
He said, "If you drink, don't drive. Don't even putt."
Attaboy.
We'll see you
All right.
next time, folks.
All right, kids, we are the Whiskey Roundtable. We'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for watching us in the long show. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Catch you next
And
week.
you are
Big G.
Karen Helen Keller loves Cleveland whiskey.
Doug Dunbar.
Bourbon
Albert
Bob.
Santilli, And I'm Albert Santilli.
Michael Newman.
There you go, kids.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Guys, try this shit. It's good.
All right.
If whiskey stopped working, every bar in town would be closing their doors, shutting down. Everybody would be trapped with their thoughts, 'cause nothing numbs the pain like bourbon or scotch. Oh no, oh no, no. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably wasting lots of money trying therapy. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be over you. If whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working. this town, leaving Tennessee. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I never get over you. Whiskey stopped working.